Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this spiritual conversation finds you. Welcome to Sunshine Lane 7777. How are you, collective? I hope this reading finds you in good spirits, that the weather is trying to get back to normal for you in your area, that, moving slow and steady. We're going to get into this reading. I figure, I haven't even done that. I figure I will, this Seasons of Witch, Beltrain Oracle is what I'm looking with right now. Holy Spirit, what would you have the collective to know? What would you have the collective to know? Nope, I wanted to flip, but then it didn't. What would you have the collective to know? What would you have? Okay, that's too many, so I'm going to take just the one on the top. It's a 43, which breaks down to a 7 in its vision. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. Look at that. Tell me more. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, thank you. I actually saw this. This is a 5. Cow. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. Oh, collective. That's so beautiful. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So you're trusting your intuition. You're trusting your intuition, and you are trusting that you are really believing in the divine. This cow energy, it says, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you. So maybe it's not just the divine. This is because he's in this pasture and somebody has made such a beautiful flowered crown for this cow. So they're being nurtured by somebody. Somebody's caring for this cow. The flowers are growing right around it. And yeah, there are mountains. There are mountains in the background of this. But it says, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. So maybe you are going through an awakening. You are developing. You are becoming who the divine had set for you. You're walking in your purpose. You're seeing the vision now. It says to find enlightenment, seek nowhere. You're not calling anybody. Maybe you were someone that, potentially needed validation, potentially let me run something by you, potentially just needed somebody to clarify something, or let me holler at you for a minute. I want to run, chop it up with you for a second and discuss this. You're not doing that anymore because you recognize that even when people have, well, let's just be real, people have agendas, and you've started to understand that. Maybe that was something that you didn't understand for a while, but you understand it now. Oh yeah, you understand it now. So with this awakening, maybe your social circle done got all types of small. Yeah, maybe you're not hanging out with half the people that you used to hang out with. You just can't. I mean, What y'all gonna talk about? You right now over here looking at spiritual things. Maybe you have set aside time to really meditate, and you're vibrating. That's the key thing. Your circle done got small because your vibration changed, and when your vibration changed, your circle had to change. You can't. You can't. You're not. Y'all aren't on equal footing anymore. Your level, it's kind of like seeing, like, would you expect, just to put it in layman terms, would you expect to see, let's say, a third grader having a very intense and meaningful conversation with a college student, a freshman, sophomore, a beginning college? Like, they're on different educational levels. Not to say that one is less, it's just that they're on different levels. And that's what you recognize. A lot of folks in your circle are, y'all aren't in the same classroom anymore, because this is an earth school. We are all learning. But I think when you go through an awakening, and that's what this looks like. This looks like you stopped depending on man and you started depending on spirit and your intuition, which is a gift from the divine spirit. So yeah, that's what this is. When you go through an awakening, that is a life-altering event. No one can tell you exactly what their awakening experience looked like, but the one thing I know I have uncovered from those that I have found have been through an awakening, one of the things that we all had in common was a shedding season. It's when you start losing stuff, losing people, things, places, like material items. Like, it's like the divine is literally like, okay, what's going to happen if I take that job that they depend on so bad and make them have to literally get out here and pound this pavement, or push them in the direction of starting that business, something they should have done 5 to 7 years ago? What'll happen if I, had a children start acting wild? Maybe give their child a new girlfriend, new boyfriend that is literally like, yikes. And they got to deal with that. What happened then? What happened if I take a loved one, they pass away out of the blue? What'll happen? Like, it's a shedding. It's a one thing out. Is like, literally, how when dominoes fall, and that's literally what an awakening is like. It's as soon as you catch your breath, don't, because you about to what? You about to lose your breath again, because this next moment of, oh my God, what is the Lord doing right now? It gets to the point where when you've really been through an awakening, you've been to that point where there is no one to call on except the good Lord. There is no one. You wish there was someone. There is no, you definitively know that there is no one that is going to get you past where you are at except for the good Lord. Like, literally, that's when you know you done been through the dark night of the soul. There is no one to depend on. There is no one that you can look towards. And that's what this is. You've come to a sacred moment in life. It's crazy how life will humble you, right? I mean, like, humble you. That's what this is. This is like a humbling experience, to where, once life humbles you real good, you find that you are real quiet. You don't put up with the same level of foolishness that maybe once caught your attention, caught your eye. You don't hang out at the same places you used to hang out at. Because literally, when You've been through something that has been life-altering, that has been like a moment of deep soul reflection. Oh, the Fool, yeah. That's when you learn to have a fool's mentality, where you see how lightly this fool is packed. He got that rod and that little bag. This ain't even that's not even a good overnight bag. As a matter of fact, that's a grocery store. Does that say 7-Eleven? Does that say 7-Eleven? Oh my God, it does. OMG. So maybe this fool got they bag of luck, they little plastic bag from 7-Eleven. That's all that you're taking with you. Because life has humbled you. Life has humbled you to the point where, yeah, I packed super light. Yeah, super light. And I recognize that things aren't always as they seem. And I'm not my past. That's what you are now really acknowledging, that you are not your past. You are a free spirit. You are an enlightened being. And you're trusting in the divine and your intuition. You are making a conscious effort to be good to yourself. You are nurturing you. You are allowing the gifts that the divine has set aside just for you. Yeah, you're making yourself available to receive them. This is a beautiful energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You are actively working on your craft. Now, in this card, I want to say that's a cake or something that they're really decorating. So maybe you decided to open a bakery, or you started selling cakes, cookies, desserts. I know I have an aunt that, when I tell you her hands are anointed as a baker, oh my Lanta, oh, she is amazing. And when I tell you that maybe that's something that you've decided to do, you've decided to really trust your intuition. You know you're good. You know that whatever it is you're working on, maybe I'm also hearing make candles. You've started a business or something like a side hustle almost, but it is going to pay off, because you are, I heard a friend of mine say the other day, they were talking about the difference between people that are like really successful and people that, mediocre success. Nothing too serious to talk about success, but you can tell the difference. So I'm going to put it in how I hear it. So with Kanye West, for instance. Now, in my opinion, as a lover of music, Kanye West, college dropout, he was hungry. You know what I mean? Like, he had that grit. He was like, yeah, like you could feel it. Like, I have that obsession. I have to be the GOAT. I have to be the person that is on top of whatever lane I'm in, whatever industry I'm working in. I need to be the epicenter. I need to, like, literally, I'm going after it. I'm getting it out the mud. Like, that was his first album. As, his catalog progressed, I started to hear that hunger, that grit, that get it out the mud. Don't get me wrong, still lyrical, musical genius, but that grit, it wasn't there. This is somebody, and if you listen to music, you understand it. Put a comment if you agree, if you don't agree. Let me know. Let me know what you think about it. But I feel like this was something that, yeah, you're working hard. This is that grit. This is the difference between, yeah, I write lyrics in my free time, no big deal. I'm going to become an artist at some point, versus as soon as I get off of this job, maybe even that second job, I'm at my desk writing lyrics. I'm cutting into my sleep time writing lyrics because I know that one day this is going to pay me back. This is what this is. This is that grit. This is that I'm sacrificing sleep for my dream, because I know if I invest in myself, the divine, it's a matter of time before chance and opportunity meet. That's what this is. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, and the card says, it says, Eight of Pentacles, just spent hours perfecting this cake for my loved one's special day. Yeah, this is somebody that is literally spending serious time and preparation. This is you, collective. You are working on your craft, on your gift. You are perfecting. You are accepting criticism. You are moving in silence also, because you aren't sharing. This talks about an awakened being, and a part of being an awakened being is your circle is small. I think, yeah, we talked about that. Your circle is small. You're moving in silence. You're working diligently on your craft, but you are not making any level of announcements. You only announce once things are done, once things are permanent, once things are in place. Yeah, then and only then do you announce. Other than that, you are being very strategic. You are trusting your intuition. This is a gift that you've had for quite some time, collective, but I just don't know that you've always been so confident in it. Your confidence is here. Your awakening made sure of that. Yeah. This is hard work that you are putting in. This is the Ten of Wands. It says, love is like carrying a heavy load of roses, but when it's only one-sided, the thorns will prick you endlessly. Ooh. Maybe you realize that you had a one-sided kind of love. Maybe because that's what the card says. But this is hard work too. I think that was a part of your awakening, was the fact that maybe you had been carrying love by yourself. And so now that love that you were carrying by yourself, you pulled back your energy. That circumstance is over. And you are now pouring all of that love, all of that energy, all of that tenacity, I'm hearing. You're pouring all of that in your own cup. You are pouring it into that business you have started. You are pouring it into your craft. And I'm telling you, it's kind of like when you plant a seed. You planted the seed. The divine is watering it. And when I tell you, the King of Wands, listen to this. King of Wands, a true king always has his crown and clubs in hand, ready to make a hole in one on every course. Woo! Okay, so maybe your man, maybe your masculine energy, maybe your feminine energy, although this is the King of Wands, so I'm going to go with masculine energy. Maybe your masculine plays golf. Yeah, makes deals on the golf course. So I'm telling you, the divine is about to bless you. Bless you. And this is something that you've been manifesting. This is a part of what you've been manifesting: a healthy love, a divine love, a true love, a loyal love. That's what this is. And when I tell you, and it's going to be a real love, an orthodox love. Yeah, the Hierophant. Remember, A good selfie isn't just about the pose. What? Look at that. I'm sorry. It's also about the lighting and background. Let me show you how it's done. Yes, yes. When I tell you, the divine is literally like, there were some things that had to be addressed, had to be cleaned up, had to be fixed, had to be, yeah, we don't do that no more. That image had to be cleaned up. What? That walk had to be cleaned up. That talk had to be cleaned up. That heart had to be cleaned up. Maybe that base chakra had to be cleaned up. There were a lot of things, but now, what? Now that Hierophant right behind the magician, woohoo! When I tell you, this is an official kind of love. Energetic kind of love. It says, Knight of Wands, there's something magical about riding the carousel. It takes me back to the days of dreaming big and believing anything is possible. Oh, collective. Oh, collective. That dream that you had is coming true. That love that you wanted, yeah, you're manifesting. This is such a empowering moment because you didn't give up on you. People let you down like a lot. You are a sweet one. You are a kind one. People let you down. So you started pouring in your own cup. You recognize that, yeah, okay, no problem. I can do this. I can do this. I can work at how I can help make my society a little bit better. How each one reach one, that's what you worked on. You worked on cleaning you up so that your atmosphere looked different, and it did. Yeah, your vision had to change. Yeah. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere. That was a part of you. I think you had been seeking enlightenment from different sources that weren't real sources. You just maybe had to find that out, unfortunately, the hard way. But yeah, your energy is that of a manifester. Your energy is that of someone that recognizes, I want more for myself than what I've received. And I know what I deserve. Yeah, these are the ones. I just want to get a little bit more, and then this will be our closing out message, just because I just feel like they have just a little bit more to say. But, oh, collective, you are manifesting new beginnings, energetic beginnings. Someone, a true king. You hear me? A true king. One that has resources. Yeah, because you ain't playing. First of all, you aren't a golfer if you don't have resources, because I checked in prices. So even when you rent and stuff, that's an expense. It's not a cheap sport. So yeah, your King of Wands. Yeah. This is all types of different, but I'm telling you, it's romantic, it is beautiful, and it is stable, it is loyal, and it is energetic. You all are going to have a great time with each other, mainly because as a true king, they're aware. They are awakened. They aren't naive to things that are beyond the realm. They understand there's such thing as a heaven and a hell. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you had to heal. That was a part of this. That's how you understood, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken all that you are becoming. You had to heal. You had to really be self-aware of, I'm hearing, why I keep attracting all of these, mediocre clowns. They're not even like superior clowns. The clown mess is like mediocre now. I don't understand, Holy Spirit. What is happening? Why I keep meeting these gold diggers? Like, why I keep meeting these emotionally absent? Forget emotionally unintelligent. No, emotionally absent vessels. I don't know if I can even call them humans. Yeah, this was something where you had to take accountability for, because like attracts like. So this is something where you had to heal what was broken inside. You had to heal what was not working, what was missing, what? You had to recognize that you are beautiful and unique all by yourself. You are majestic. You are rare. Maybe people have referred to you as a unicorn. You are different. You go to the beat of your own drum, and you are totally okay with that. Yeah, but I don't think you really recognize that your energy, because that's what this is, healing and beauty next to each other. Your energy is healing by itself. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that literally your laugh is so extraordinarily, never heard of it before, but it's contagious. You make people want to laugh when you laugh. Your energy, you vibe different. Maybe people just gravitate to you. Wherever you are, people want to talk to you. People want to tell you the most craziest things at times. That is because you've got that unicorn energy. It is not like that of your typical low vibing karmic gut bucket filth bag. It's not that. This is somebody that literally almost glows when they walk in the room. They're upbeat, they're cheerful, they're helpful, they're genuine and authentic. Oh, and you'll cuss somebody out too in a minute. Make no mistake. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. Remember, the honeybee gives honey, but it also has a stinger. Yeah, and there's a river of emotions that somebody is keeping to themselves now. Maybe you allowed somebody to enjoy your river, your river of emotions, and now you are, I'm telling you, you have decided to keep it to yourself until this King of Wands gets here. And when I tell you that King of Wands is going to allow you to, you've been resting, but you about to really rest, because this river and rest, oh yeah, it's going to flow. It's going to flow like naturally. Peaceful. That's a go with the flow, peaceful kind of love. That's a best friend kind of love. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Just got a confirmation on my wrist. Literally, that is the stuff that dreams are made of. That's why it says, hold on. Just sit tight. Don't give in to what it looked like. Because I'm telling you, there's something splendid coming your way. The kind of love that you're going to be like, what? That's me? That's me. The divine is about to show out. Your manifestations are coming. I just feel like there's one more, Holy Spirit. Is there one? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I thought so. I know. Sometimes you just really outdo yourself, Holy Spirit. What that say? What that say? That say bloom. Bloom. You're blooming. Yes, you are. You've learned to bloom where you're planted. And all the bees are coming after your flower, collective. But there's one in particular that is going to pique your interest. and allow you to flow and rest because they are right as rain. I'm going to end it there. Please make sure you thumbs up the video if anything in the video resonated with you. It's also a great way to energetically donate to my channel. And in the meantime and in between time, please take care of yourself and others. Thank you for stopping by Sunshine Lane 7777.